Ever got yourself doing literally anything except the thing you need to do? Like right now, I should be mowing this lawn, but I'm here smelling lemon leaves like they hold some secrets to the universe. That's procrastination in action. And today I'm going to be breaking this down and why we do this, what the science says, and how we can flip procrastination into progress. So, welcome. So, most people think procrastination is laziness or poor time management, but the literature says otherwise. There's a guy called Pierce Steele. He's one of the leading researchers in the field. He developed what's called a temporal motivation theory. Now, in his theory, he suggests that procrastination is less about willpower and more about how our brains calculate motivation. Now, his equation was motivation equals expectancy times value divided by impulsiveness times delay. Okay, I'm going to put it in words and I'll put it up on the screen at the end. But translation, what he was saying that he was just basically saying that if we don't believe we can succeed, which is low expectancy, or if the task feels boring or meaningless, which means low value, and there's a long delay before the reward shows up, procrastination skyrockets, which is pretty fascinating, isn't it? I mean, let's be real. More long doesn't feel meaningful in the moment. The reward is delayed, and it only looks good when it's finished. If we add a little bit of impulsiveness, like, oh, let me just check the phone. Oh, the lemon leaves, they smell amazing. And suddenly the lawnmower hasn't even been touched or the grass hasn't been cut in this particular timing point. But as I carry on, as you can see there, this is actually quite satisfying, me blowing um, the debris back into the grass. I love this sort of thing because it kind of motivates me when I start to see something happening. It's starting to take shape. Like, when you get your haircut and you've got that trim done properly. And now, as you can see there, when I'm mowing up and down the front piece there, it looks really good. I'll show you the end result right at the end. Back to my lemon tree, smelling and procrastination. So here's where it gets interesting. Procrastination is essentially a problem of time perception. Now, a lot of studies show that when rewards are far away, our brain discounts them. Now, this is what it's called temporal discounting. This is why saving for retirement feels quite impossible, but buying that new gadget feels urgent. I need to buy that jet ski, or I need to buy that phone, or I need to buy that whatever that you may be wanting to buy. So procrastination is really your brain saying, future me can deal with it. Future me can deal with this, but future you looks a lot like present you, just angrier and taller grass. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so how do we break this cycle? Now, I'm going to teach you three things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is called shrinking the delay. Make the reward more immediate. For mowing lawn, for me, maybe blast my favorite tunes as I'm wearing my headphones there with Bluetooth capability. So I'm listening to some tunes that I'm playing. I don't have a cold drink right after, but you could have a cold drink afterwards, which can shrink that delay. Secondly, we'll talk about boost expectancy. Now, this is you breaking down the task down into smaller wins. Okay. So instead of mowing the lawn, start with just doing a corner. I like to start with my woodworking and then go from there. And then thirdly, increased value. Now I want you to link the task to something meaningful. So in this case, mowing the lawn isn't just mowing, it's creating a space where your kids can play or where you can sit later with peace of mind. Now, let's just take one moment to appreciate this lawn. Look at this end result. Amazing, right? But here I was procrastinating, sitting there thinking, oh, this thing can't mow itself. I wish the lawnmower could just go and, technically we do have automatic lawnmowers nowadays. Those robotic mowers can just do the job for you. You don't have to worry about it. Man, they're expensive. Plus, I like getting out there and getting my hands dirty. So next time you catch yourself procrastinating, sniffing lemon leaves, scrolling through TikTok, or suddenly deciding your sock drawer needs reorganizing, just remember it's not laziness, it's math. Your brain is discounting the future. Now, what you need to do is just change the numbers and you change the outcome. All right, enough talk. Time to put this more away and put everything away.